What's up? We're back at Shed 22. Finally got some parts in, oil, some carb cleaner, about 6 cans of this shit. But I'm a little weary about using that on gaskets from now on, like this one, because of the fact that it tends to break off these gaskets right here, which aren't really necessary. You cut them off anyways right here for the solenoid to bleed off on all of these. On all 8 of them, so you cut that off. Charles likes to do from Crazed Performance. He likes to do like a little 3/16 notch in each one of them. I'm just gonna take my multi-tool and cut it out, and then I think I'm gonna replace this gasket if I can find one without having to go through these rivets. Hopefully they have just the outside gasket, and I can replace that. Shouldn't be a problem. Reason being, some of this is delaminated, like this piece right here. It's not making me very comfortable having some of the gasket peeled off the edge, and then underneath it you can see it's lifting up. So that's one thing I'm not going to let fly. I don't care who you are, I'm changing it. Then we got to install our Vlam plug in here where the pressure sensor is to block off the port that feeds these solenoids. So you put the Vlam plug in here and it closes off this port here that goes and feeds all these solenoids that you can see. If you watch this one, trace it goes into here. Obviously it's feeding something going into the solenoid. So that's where the computer I sent the ECM in. It's already on its way back from Brendan at lt1swap.com. He called me this morning, said it's on its way back. He already programmed it, and I got this thing cleaned up as about as best I can get it. Stop using parts cleaner and water. Pretty sure that the delete on the AFM system eliminates operation of these solenoids. Not quite sure, haven't gotten that far into it. All I know is I know what the fuck I'm doing by cleaning this shit up. So the computer won't recognize those solenoids, I think, anymore. And then this will cut off oil pressure going, the Vlam plug going in here will cut off pressure going into these solenoids, so they'll be inactive. Then you'll get full pressure and oil down into your valley below. It'll go down there instead of into these solenoids. At any rate, we got that cleaned up. I'm gonna go look for a gasket so I can get it ordered really quick. Then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna start cleaning these fucking bad boys up. I got one off. I still gotta take the other one off, but we're gonna modify this valve cover here, like I've seen on other projects. This shield right here gets fed right here by the number 1 push rod. Shoots oil up into it and behind it. Reason being, I don't know, because there's a valve right here. Not a valve, but a port with air going through it. So it's to keep the oil from spraying up into that valve. I'm not quite sure if it hits right here or if it hits on the sides and deflects off the push rod coming out right there. Just to keep air passage through there for the vacuum on this. Fucking flies are out already. Keeps vacuum coming out of here, and I haven't traced that where it goes to yet, but it's important. So Charles suggests you drill a couple holes right in here to let the oil drain down faster, any oil that is getting sprayed up in there, as opposed to have it coming out on one side and on the other side over here on the back side of this, which is actually closed off. So it's closed off all the way around it. So oil has to come out through that little bitty hole. So that's why we're drilling holes in here. We're going to drill it out first. I'll show you that in the next video. And then we're going to clean it up. There's no sense on cleaning up what you're drilling. Plus that little bit of caked on oil there might help do my bit. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We'll catch you later.